Welcome to Satchidananda, the way of grace.
There are some subjects here. They are thinking of the morning practice. Anyway, what I cannot do, I don't do. No, that is in the category of what you can do. And that's exactly what I've been telling you, that if you do not invest in turning yourself around and touching the deeper core of who you are, then either you have to get lost in transaction, find some sense of perverted joy that you're doing little better than somebody else, or you have little more money or wealth than somebody else, that's the only pleasure you have. Otherwise, you cannot live. You cannot live a sane life. And I'm asking you a simple question. When you know you come with nothing and you go with nothing, is it true? Is it a fact? Yes. Am I making a philosophy out of this? You come with nothing, you go with nothing. If you really know this, if you're conscious of it, does it make any sane sense to you that every moment you're wondering whether I'm making profit or loss, profit or loss, profit or loss with my life? Hello? See, very few people, no. No, that's because sound travels slow. Far away. So when there is no sense nor sanity in most of the activity that human beings are doing on a daily basis, in terms of context, not necessarily in terms of the activity itself, no activity is foolish, if you ask me. Every activity has its purpose, but the context with which you're doing it is the whole thing. If you're soaked in love, whatever is needed, you will do. Hello? Isn't that how the world should be? What is needed, we are willing to do joyfully, that's all there is. No, I will do this only, nobody needs that, but I will do that only. That's a stupid way of living. Because once your way of being is determined by what you do, that's what happens. I will do that only. No, I will do what is needed today. The flexibility of it will allow you to be an outpouring of love, because activity is one fantastic way to express yourself. Every day, we'll sit in front of each other and say, I love you, you love me. I love you, you love me. Not even like that. This happened. You know, two people got married in United States because it is not written anywhere, but there is a norm in the society, at least 21 times in a day, you must tell your bride or your husband, I love you. So, I love you, John, I love you, Mary, I love you, John, I love you, Mary, it happens. But then, you know, he got busy with his work and daytime he can't say, I love you. So in the evening he came and counted and said that many, and slowly, I love you means, I love you too, came. Then after 6 months, he sends message on the phone, I love you. She says, ditto. Hey, why not? For everything there is a short form, right? No? So, then if after some time both can do ditto, 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 finished. Same thing. So it's not something that you do, you have to become that. It is most beautiful if you become that. If you try to do it, when there are needs to fulfill, it looks nice. Once that need is gone, it turns ugly in many ways. Need not be just physical. There are physical, social, psychological, emotional, variety of needs. To fulfill these needs, we can go on chanting these words. No, don't make it frivolous. It's very important. Profound things in life remain sacred. And you don't easily utter this because you love your ice cream, I know. I love it. How do you say it? I love it. But if you look here and there, you know, month of April, if you look here and there, it'll melt and go down your arm. Of course you don't love it anymore. Hello? So, it's very, very important. What is of profound nature, some sanctity is maintained about it. Otherwise, everything will get mixed up with garbage. You know, recently it happened and something, all these so-called influencers, I don't know whatever they call themselves, YouTubers and Instagrammers, Telegrammers and TikTokers and whatever, they started talking beyond their limits. What is wrong? Nothing wrong with anything in this life. It's just whether it's appropriate or not. Hello? If you have some civilization in you, you will see what is appropriate, what is not appropriate. If you don't have any, then nothing is wrong. What's wrong with anything? There's nothing wrong with anything till it hits you in the face, and it will. Because 90% of being human is a learnt behavior. Only 10% you know instinctively, 90% is learnt behavior. So who we are today is not entirely ours. A million generations of people, we might not be consciously related to them, but in some way, everything that they did, said, wrote and this, though you didn't read it, still it has percolated into you, isn't it so? In 1,000 different ways. Has it entered you or not? Suppose we kept you isolated from all human societies, from your childhood till you became an adult, would you behave like an animal or no? Absolutely, because only the 10% what you know by instinct is very animalistic. Being human is 90% learnt behavior. So what will you learn is not the point, how will you learn is the point. If you're in love, whatever you learn will benefit you and everybody. If you're not in love, the same thing can be used in 1,000 ways to harm everything on the planet. See, right now, we have science, modern science as we know it today. We have physics, which is wonderful to know. It's like I said, you know a tomato is a fruit, but you don't know it should not be in the fruit salad. Messy, isn't it? It's happened in 1,000 different ways. Most blatant ones, you can say nuclear science, this, that, a tremendous possibility, but a grave danger to everyone. Why? Because those who are doing it are not in love. They are in a mode. They think by dominating you, they are going to go somewhere to a special place. They all believe they are going to go to a special place. If it is so special, I don't understand, why are they not gone? If you know you have reservation in a very special place, you must go before I come and take your seat, isn't it? Hello? No? So your booking is not confirmed. That is why. So the greatest things, the greatest possibilities will turn into a curse because you are not in love. This is the tragedy of human intelligence. Your intelligence is a potent force. Even if people around you are saying you're stupid, still your intelligence is a potent force compared to any other creature on the planet. But it is the most dangerous and tragic thing on the planet if one is not in love. If you are in love, this intelligence is a fantastic thing, how many things it can do. But right now, a whole lot of people think only stupid people fall in love. Intelligent people do transactions. Hello? This has gone deep into the current society, for which we'll pay a price that today we have to talk about mitigating mental health pandemic. There are many aspects to it. One important aspect is this, that you think intelligence means being in a smart transaction. Stupid means you may fall in love, you may become a devotee, you may become something like that. So once you have such a
Please
context,
subscribe and share.